Am I in the air?
Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? This is DONMEGA broadcasting live from the Red Dragons Radio Studios for season 28, episode 22. Tonight's show is titled Victims, Aren't We All? This is your one-stop shop for all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, non-spoiler reviews. You come right here to Am I on the Air? We're breaking down the news from May 29th through today, June the 4th. Can you believe it that we're in June already? I cannot believe it. It is crazy. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to get into it all. I got one movie to quickly talk about. You'll understand why in a sec. A couple TV shows to talk about. And then, of course, the news of the week. So let's jump on in. My only movie to talk about here tonight, it's not even really a review. This is just more of a glowing appreciation, a growing love. And that is because nothing really new came out at the box office this past weekend. But I was lucky enough to catch the 30th anniversary screening of The Crow. That's right, the original Crow, directed by Alex Proyas, the movie starring Brandon Lee, that we unfortunately lost him in. Ernie Hudson, Michael Wincott, you know the movie, man. This movie is one of my all-time favorite films. All time. Top 5. Always has been, always will be, probably to the day I die. Since the movie came out in good old 1994. Insane to think about. 1994. 30 years later, I'm in the movie theater. I'm watching this film. Oh, the love, the appreciation. It was so great to see this movie up on the big screen again, man. I love this performance. I thought Brandon Lee was amazing as Eric Draven, aka The Crow, avenging things, making the wrong things right. It can't rain all the time. And I just love it. And I'm so happy that I got to see it up on the big screen. I never would have thought I would have that opportunity after 30 years to see this movie on the big screen. And our showing was pretty sold out, man. There was a lot of people there, and everybody was really enjoying it and clapping along and just having a great time. And I sure as hell did as well. I just rebought this movie in 4K on Vudu, and it's awesome. And I'm so, so thrilled that I got to see it again as we prepare for the big reboot. Remember, in August, we have the Bill Skarsgård version that is coming out of The Crow, the new reboot. So I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of people are hating on it already. I will give it the benefit of the doubt. I will check it out, and we'll see what happens. So just wanted to shout that out. That's what I got to the theater to last week, was to check out The Crow. And it's still glorious. All right, let's switch gears. Let's get on over to the TV side because we got a couple things to talk about. Number one, it just debuted tonight, and I watched the first 2 episodes. That is Star Wars' next entry into the Disney Plus world, and that is The Acolyte. The Jedi are pursuing a suspect after a shocking crime. I don't even know what to say about this show right now without going into spoilers. I feel like anything right now, even with just 2 episodes out, I could give a spoiler for the first 5 minutes of the episode. This show takes a quick twist. I like what it unveiled, and I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. This is 100 years basically before Phantom Menace, and the Jedi are out there. They're thriving. We're seeing the Order, and this person's going around and causing some chaos, and we're off to the races. So I really, really dug these first 2 episodes that we saw. You got Amanda Steinberg in this, Lee Jung-jae from Squid Games, Charlie Barnett, Daphne Keane, that's right, X-23 from Logan, Manny Jacinto. This has got a really good cast. I really enjoyed these first two episodes. So, some good action. I like the story that we're telling, and I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the Disney Plus ride. So, check out The Acolyte. New episodes air every Wednesday, but the first two episodes have dropped, and you can check them out right now on Disney Plus. My next show is called Clipped, and this is the scandalous story of LA's other basketball team. That's right. Go behind the scenes of notorious NBA owners' racist remarks captured on tape heard round the world, charting a collision between a dysfunctional basketball organization and an even less functional marriage, and the participating tape's impact on an ensemble of characters striving to win against the backdrop of the most cursed team in the league. That's right. This one here is based on the Clippers. It is the true story here about Donald Sterling and his racist remarks. Donald Sterling in this show, played by Ed O'Neill. Doc Rivers, played by Lawrence Fishburne. Cleopatra Coleman, who I've loved forever, plays the mistress who got everything recorded. This is a true story, man, that I didn't know if this was the type of show I would want to check out. The first two episodes have dropped on Hulu. I watched the first episode and I really liked it. So I'm in. I'll be checking out this show and seeing where it takes me. But I love the cast and it seems like a very intriguing story to check out. So check out Clip. It is now airing on Hulu. First two episodes, it'll be a weekly rollout after that. Then we got another documentary. This time it's MoviePass Movie Crash. This one is airing on Max, and this is exploring the company founding and the implosion of the business by outside investors who took over the company, left it bankrupt, and are now under investigation. That's right, about the card MoviePass. I was a MoviePass customer myself. This was that glorious pass that came out. You paid $10 a month and you could see as many movies as you wanted. It didn't make any business sense, but as moviegoers, we loved it. And we abused the hell out of it. And the company went bankrupt and they had some shady business practices. This is a one part, kind of hour and a half documentary that is really, really good. Check it out on Max. Movie Pass, Movie Crash. Really, really good one here. And then I'm catching up on a couple other shows. I got a little bit of extra free time on my hands right now, and I jumped in. This is a show I've had on my queue for a minute. For so long that the second season has already ended. So I started Alert Missing Persons Unit. This is a show that actually airs on Fox. It also airs on Hulu. I was interested in this show because it has Scott Conn, and I like Scott Conn a lot because I was a big Hawaii Five-O fan. I've always just followed his career and just really like his presence. I like his persona. And, so I was down. I like these kind of procedural shows where, it's the police and they're trying to solve crimes. And I don't know, I'm just a sucker for these type of shows. But this one here was a little different because this one here, the story goes around police officer Nikki Batista, whose son goes missing, and then she joins the Philadelphia Police Department's Missing Persons Unit, the MPU, to help other people find their loved ones, even as she searches for her own. 6 years later, her world is turned upside down when her ex-husband, Jason Grant, played by Scott Conn, um, a former police officer, shows up with a proof of life photo of their missing boy. Or is it? So, what I like about this show is that it has this running story about this family and their own missing kid. And then all these years later, their kid shows up again. And then there's this kind of background controversy of like, is it the real missing son? Is this an imposter? Is this just somebody that knows the story and is trying to fill in these shoes? It could be a lot of things. But beyond the family story aspect of it, these are cops on the missing persons unit. So every episode has a missing person, a crime to solve, but it still carries the overall arc of the son and kind of what's going on there. So that's why I really dig it. I am 6 episodes into season one, and yes, season two has already aired, and it has been renewed for season three. So, I hear really good things. That's why I want to get caught up on this one. So, thumbs up for Alert Missing Persons Unit. And then now I just today jumped into Palm Royale. This is another show that I've had on my queue. This came out in late March, over on Apple TV Plus with Kristen Wiig. You got Ricky Martin in here, Leslie Bibb, Allison Janney, Josh Lucas, Laura Dern. So big cast on this one here. and it takes place in 1969, where an ambitious woman aspires to cross the line between the haves and have-nots to secure her seat at America's most exclusive, fashionable, and treacherous table, the Palm Beach High Society. That's right, over at the Palm Royale. So this here is a comedy, it's a drama. There's a lot to it. I've watched the first 2 episodes and I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's a quirky little show. I'm not super in love with it, but I love Kristen Wiig and kind of really watching it for her because I just love her delivery and she's bringing it on this show and I love it. So, yeah, check out Palm Royale over on Apple TV Plus. And lastly, I just wanted to shout out, man, Mayor of Kingstown is back for season 3. That's right, Jeremy Renner's show. This is great to see him back because Jeremy Renner, of course, got in that really bad snowplow accident, almost died. This is his first acting gig back. And I only watched, only the first episode is out. It just came back on June 2nd. And it was a good season premiere. Jeremy Renner not missing a beat. He is back as Mike McCluskey, and he's kicking some ass. And I'm happy to see this show back. So, Mayor of Kingstown over on Paramount Plus. So let's recap real quick. I checked out The Crow. I don't think you can see it anymore. It was only playing for a couple days last week, but you can definitely rent it at home. Check it out. If you haven't seen The Crow, check out The Crow because it's amazing. And then on the TV side, we got The Acolyte. First 2 episodes streaming on Disney Plus. Big thumbs up. Clipped, based on the true story, streaming over on Hulu. First 2 episodes. Big thumbs up. MoviePass Movie Crash Documentary about MoviePass is streaming over on Max. Thumbs up. Alert Missing Persons Unit. Get caught up with those 2 seasons over on Hulu. The Palm Royale streaming on Apple TV Plus, and Mayor of Kingstown Season 3 streaming over on Paramount Plus. Sorry, Palm Royale is on Apple TV Plus. Mayor of Kingstown is on Paramount Plus. Lots of pluses around here. They get confusing sometimes. All right, let's get on over to the box office. Coming in number 10, it's Summer Camp. And this was a really low performing box office, by the way. The box office continues to struggle this summer. So, Summer Camp at number 10. Number 9, Ezra. Number 8, In a Violent Nature. Number 7, Haiku, The Dumpster Battle. Number 6, The Strangers Chapter 1. Number 5, The Fall Guy. Number 4, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Number 3, If. Number 2, Furiosa Mad Max Saga. And number 1, the Garfield movie. That's right, Garfield was able to leapfrog over Furiosa to take the number 1 spot over the weekend with just a 41% dip, making $14 million to hold in that number 1 spot. I remember over the weekend they were saying If was actually doing better than Furiosa and they thought it would overtake it. It was close, man, but If ended up making 10.5 and Furiosa made 10.7 when the final numbers came out. So just slightly Furiosa was able to hold the number 2 spot. But good to see If holding on, only a 34% drop in its 33rd week. So word of mouth is definitely getting around for that one, and that's a good thing. All right. With that stuff out the way, let's get into the news of the week. And we have found our He-Man. That's right. They're making a Masters of the Universe movie. And Nicholas Galitzine, who recently starred in Amazon's The Idea of You, has been cast in the studio's live-action Masters movie, which has Travis Knight set to direct. So this was casting that I did not see coming, but I kind of dig because I did see the movie, The Idea of You, and I really, really liked him. If you go back and listen to my review, I showed him some love. I really thought he did a great job in that movie. Do I see him as He-Man? Not so much. Not so much. I don't know. He's got a lot of bulking up to do, I'll tell you that, because he's not that big of a dude. He's in shape, but he ain't that big of a dude to be He-Man. Now, I'm wondering, because there's been some speculation that maybe they'll do kind of a Shazam thing here, where he'll be Prince Adam, and then when he turns into He-Man, he'll be a different actor, just really big, bulked up, right? He's going to turn into John Cena, right? Like when he becomes He-Man. But so other people are saying, no, he's going to be Prince Adam and He-Man, so I don't know how they're going to play it. Maybe they'll CGI him up. Maybe he'll wear a mocap suit. Who knows what they're going to do? But I think it's pretty good casting. I like Nicholas, and I'm curious to see what he ends up doing as He-Man down the road. All right, we got the new trailer, the first full trailer. Well, I say full, but it's also a teaser. Moana and Maui are back. That's right, the trailer for Moana 2 hits theaters on November 27th. This trailer was really, really cute, especially at the end when Maui shows up. I laughed my ass off. So, really great to see this trailer. Moana is one of the best Disney movies, and I'm looking forward to going back to the island here with Moana and Maui for sure. So, check out the trailer, which is killing it online, man. Lots and lots of views. And that's going to hit theaters once again on November 27th of this year. That's right, this year, guys, you're getting it. So, keep an eye out. All right, the next Exorcist movie, the Exorcist franchise, is getting a makeover following the polarizing response to last year's Exorcist Believer. Horror maestro Mike Flanagan will write, direct, and produce what Blumhouse is describing as a radical new take on the franchise. So there you go, man. Mike Flanagan, who everybody loves in the horror world. He's done a lot of stuff with Netflix. He's going to come on. He's going to rewrite this thing. He's going to direct it, and he's going to put out his own Exorcist movie, and hopefully it's going to be pretty badass. I got some faith here. I think this will be pretty cool. Uh, Hit video game franchise Just Cause is finally moving forward for a film project. That's right, it's landed at Universal Pictures, and Blue Beetle director Angel Manuel Soto is set to helm the adaptation. I'm excited about this. Just Cause is a really cool video game. They were going to do this game years ago as a movie with Jason Momoa in the lead, and then it never went through. Um, but it is now. So I'm looking forward to it here. Great director, and yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with the Just Cause movie. All right, Furiosa box office is putting the brakes on George Miller's next Mad Max movie. That's right, George Miller wanted to do Mad Max: The Wasteland, which was going to be another prequel movie, but we're bringing back Tom Hardy in a Mad Max film. But the box office has been so poor for Furiosa, and the movie's going to lose a lot of money for the studio that it looks like they're putting the brakes on it and saying we're not going to move forward with another Mad Max film at this time. So that is very unfortunate. As you know, we're moving forward with the new Knives Out movie. Daniel Craig's Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, has been adding a lot of cast. We're going to talk about several castings throughout this episode, and Glenn Close is the next actor on this one here. So Glenn Close is the latest to board the new Knives Out mystery movie. The actress has joined the all-star cast of Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, Ryan Johnson's thriller that will be headlined by Daniel Craig. The wait is finally over. Creator Dallas Jenkins says the long awaited fourth season of The Chosen will begin streaming next month. Isla Fisher, along with Josette Simon, Nico Parker, and Lila Farzad, are joining Renee Zellweger in the new Bridget Jones movie. The Bear Season 3 trailer has dropped, so check that out. We're getting all the episodes on Hulu later this month. We have the full new trailer for Wolves, which is the new Brad Pitt, George Clooney movie where they play fixers. I loved this trailer. It was great to see George Clooney do a movie like this again. He's got such great chemistry with Brad Pitt. This trailer was awesome, and definitely check it out. The trailer for Wolves. Kerry Washington is the next to join Knives Out 3. So congratulations. I love me some Kerry Washington. So great addition there. Guy Ritchie is going to direct a young Sherlock Holmes movie starring Hero Fiennes Tiffin, who was last seen in the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. So great to see that he's going to be doing that. Now, I think we all would like just Sherlock Holmes 3 with Robert Downey Jr., but if he wants to go the prequel route, here we go, young Sherlock Holmes. The Night Manager Season 2, Camila Moran has joined the Spy series. Theo James has joined Aaron Taylor Johnson in the heist thriller Fuse. We have the new trailer for Kinds of Kindness, the Yorgos Lanthimos movie with Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. So check out the new trailer here, which is weird as hell. The Umbrella Academy Season 4 trailer has dropped. We got that posted up, and it hits Netflix on August 8th. We also have the trailer for A Family Affair. That's right, a single mother sparks with a lonely actor who happens to be her daughter's celebrity boss. Nicole Kidman, Zac Efron, and Joey King star in A Family Affair, which will be premiering on Netflix on June 28th. It looked pretty cute. Looked pretty funny. I'm glad it's on Netflix. I wouldn't go to the theater to see this, but it looked pretty cute. So check out the trailer there. Rings of Power Season 2 has added Rory Kinnear as fan favorite Tom Bombadil. Jeremy Renner says he had to leave the Mission Impossible franchise because it requires a lot of time away. He would have had to travel to another country and be away from his kids. But now he says his kids are all grown up, they're older, they're out of the house, and he's open to return, which makes me very excited because I loved Jeremy Renner being in the Mission Impossible franchise. I was sad, didn't understand the reason why he just disappeared all of a sudden from there. So glad to see that he is open to it, and hopefully they'll bring him back. If not for this next installment, the one after that. Mahershala Ali is in talks to star in the new Jurassic World movie that they're doing with Scarlett Johansson, so that would be a great addition there with him. It is confirmed finally that Bill Skarsgård will return as Pennywise in the It prequel series Welcome to Derry, which is going to be coming to Max in 2025. I'm so looking forward to this show. I always kind of had my fingers crossed and was hoping that Bill Skarsgård would come back as Pennywise, but we didn't know for sure. Now we do, and it's awesome. So great, great, great to see it. In one of the best news I've seen all week, Chris Hemsworth is doubling down on his Transformers because remember, he voices Optimus Prime in the new animated Transformers 1 movie. The actor is in talks to lead an untitled crossover film that will combine Hasbro's Transformers and the G.I. Joe franchises. That's right, the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover movie. Chris Hemsworth in talks to lead the film. I'm sure he'd play a G.I. Joe. Probably he'd be Duke. He's probably going to be the main Joe. Why not, right? I think seeing him with Optimus would be incredible. I love this news, so hopefully this comes to fruition. What also came to fruition is the first look at the popcorn bucket for Deadpool and Wolverine, which is a little crazy, but check it out. I'll probably have to spend $40 on this thing because it will be a collector's item. It's pretty hilarious. So check out the popcorn bucket if you haven't seen it yet. Going back to Knives Out 3, he's been coming up a lot. We've already talked about him a couple times. Jeremy Renner, our boy Jeremy Renner, has joined the cast of Knives Out 3. So another great addition to the film as it ramps up. I love this casting. Very, very cool. Tubi, Pluto TV, and the Roku channel are quickly gaining users thanks to the low barrier of entry because they're free and they're bulking up on their programming too. So this is a pretty cool article put together about why fast services, which is what all these free ones are called, are no longer the bargaining bin of streaming. Ooh. Moana 2 sets record for most viewed trailer in Pixar and Disney animation history. Congratulations, that is pretty damn awesome right there. The Vince Staples Show has been renewed over at Netflix. Amazon has ordered a new animated comedy from Aubrey Plaza. Hacks has been renewed for a season 4 over on Max, so congratulations, that's awesome there. My wife loves Hacks, so great to see it come back there for her. Isn't It Romantic 2 is in the works. This time it's going to be a scary sequel. I think it's going to be called Isn't It Scary? It's in the works. The first movie starred Rebel Wilson. It was a rom-com. I actually really like Isn't It Romantic? It was a really funny movie. The premise, the way they did it. Now if they do it with a horror kind of style, that would be awesome. No word though if Rebel Wilson would be returning, if it will focus on any of the characters from the first film, or if they're just kind of keeping it in that vein. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's what they're working on now. Power Ballad cast has added Jack Rayner and Nick Jonas to the Paul Rudd comedy. Mila Kunis has joined Knives Out 3, so another big name there as we ramp up again. A24 has set its release dates for 5 movies that they got coming later this year. Check that out if you're interested. We have the trailer for What Remains, which is Stellan Skarsgård as he stars in a serial killer thriller. Batman Ninja 2 has officially been announced for the anime sequel. We have the trailer for The Outrun, which is Saoirse Ronan's new drama movie. A live-action Dungeons and Dragons series that was coming to Paramount Plus has been scrapped due to creative differences. Three Women, which is a new show starring Shailene Woodley. It's coming to the Stars Network, and it will premiere on September 13th. Netflix has announced they're going to be doing an animated TV series of Minecraft that is in the works over there, coming soon to Netflix. Godzilla Minus One is now on Netflix as well. I never got to see Godzilla Minus One, so haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but looking forward to this one here, and we'll definitely be checking it out now that it's on Netflix. Sam Wilson is back in action this week in Atlanta, where Captain America Brave New World has begun its round of additional photography. And Giancarlo Esposito, that's right, he has joined the cast of Captain America Brave New World in a villainous role as part of a 22-day reshoot that has begun this week in Atlanta. So, there's been a lot going on with Giancarlo Esposito. I mean, he basically, during some different cons over the last couple weeks, he's been saying, yes, I'm going to be in the MCU. Yes, it's going to be a character you never saw coming. Yes, you're going to see me kind of teased, and then you're going to see me in a TV show on Disney Plus. Nobody knew what the hell he was talking about, man. Now he's going to be popping up in that tease role, I guess, in Captain America 4. But I've seen the set photos of Giancarlo, and it's pretty generic. I mean, he got us all real hyped that he was going to be something cool, and people thought, oh, he's going to be Doctor Doom. Oh, he's going to be Professor X. Oh, he's going to be Magneto. He's going to be something really, really awesome. I don't know, man. The set photos are pretty much him wearing a fucking trench coat with some knives on him. So, what is that? I have no idea what the hell he's playing. Some people are saying he's a Nick Fury variant. Some people are saying he's Bushmaster, and he's being teased in this, and then he'll go on to be the big bad for Moon Knight season 2, which hasn't even been confirmed. I don't know what the hell he's playing. It's a weird look for him, and I don't see it being this big thing that he made it out to be. I wish he was a different character, that's for sure, but I guess we'll take it as we can because he's a really great actor, and I love him just being involved. So there you go. Top Gun Maverick producer Jerry Bruckheimer says that they have a treatment for the sequel to Top Gun. He says we have a terrific story, and they hope to get that up and running very, very soon. Charlie Hunnam is set to star in Ed Brubaker's Criminal over on Amazon. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence say they aren't ready to pass the Bad Boys torch yet. He says the back ain't went out quite yet. That's right. They are open to doing more. They love working together and they want to do more Bad Boys. So, hey, as long as they're churning out good movies, let's keep it going, right? I'm going to be seeing Bad Boys Ride or Die this Thursday night on the preview night in IMAX. Looking really forward to it. So, it's going to be awesome. Mad Mikkelsen movie Riders of Justice is being remade by Peanut Butter Falcon director. Alien Romulus is a mix of Alien and Aliens, according to Fede Alvarez. So that's a great mix, man. Those are the two movies everybody loves, so why not? Michael Jackson biopic is officially wrap production. See you soon, Moonwalkers. That's right. The movie comes out next year. Uh, a, let's see, a 300 prequel series is supposedly in the works, and they are talking to Zack Snyder to direct. And supposedly this is going to be a TV show. So very, very interesting there. A TV version of a 300 prequel series with Zack Snyder in talks to direct. So we'll see what ends up happening there with that. Knives Out 3 has also added Daryl McCormack to the cast. New Jurassic World movie has also added Manifest Star to the cast. Crime 101 cast, which is the new Chris Hemsworth and Mark Ruffalo movie, has added Barry Keoghan to the cast. Dungeons and Dragons live action show that we just talked about being scrapped on Paramount Plus is going to be revamped, and then they're going to shop it to some new homes. So we'll see if any of the other streamers would like to pick that one up. Grace and Frankie team is developing a new drama about miracle hunting task force that will air on Fox. Kevin James is set to play professional golfer John Daly in a new limited series that they're doing. SNL is TV's top rated comedy for the fifth straight year as the audience rises 3% year over year. We have your streaming guide, everything coming and going to Netflix, Apple TV Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu, Max, Paramount Plus, Peacock, and Prime Video. So check that one out. Nicole Kidman's erotic thriller Baby Girl has a Christmas release date. Over on the box office, the summer box office, domestic revenue is down 67% from a year ago, which is pretty insane, man. Very, very much so. Like I said, man, the box office has just continued to struggle. Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft, is a new animated series that's coming to Netflix and it'll debut on October 10th. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes collected 8.8 million in its fourth outing. So far, the fourth chapter in the Apes reboot franchise has earned 140 million in North America and 337 million globally. So not too shabby there. If brought in another 10.8 million, and after 3 weekends, the fantasy comedy has generated 80.4 million domestically and 138 million worldwide. Let's see here. We got the brand new poster for Venom: The Last Dance, the third Venom movie with Tom Hardy. The poster is incredible. I totally want this glossed up and in a frame and on my wall. I love this poster. And we have the new trailer. That's right, our first look. Till Death Do Them Part. Tom Hardy returns in Venom: The Last Dance, coming to theaters in October. Loved this trailer. Very, very good. So excited for this. I'm a big fan of the other two Venom movies. They're a ton of fun. Eddie, we are Venom. I just love the Venom movies, man. They got a great sense of humor. I love the dynamic between the two. So good. And yeah, so check out the new trailer if you haven't seen it yet. It's pretty badass. Elle Fanning is going from great to bad. That's right, the actor known for The Great is in talks to star in Badlands, which will be a new movie set in the Predator universe. Ooh, so I like it. So we had Prey last year over on Hulu, and now we're getting the Badlands. And we'll see what ends up happening with that up in the Predator universe. We have your first 8 minutes of The Watchers, which comes out in a couple weeks in theaters, but Fandango has released the first 8 minutes of it, so we got that posted up on our Twitter page. Sarah Snook finds her follow up to Succession with At All Her Fault, which will be coming over on Peacock. Taraji P. Henson is returning to host the BET Awards. All American has been renewed for an abbreviated 7th season over on the CW. More big casting for Knives Out 3. Josh Brolin has joined the cast. This is pretty awesome here. Josh Brolin. Production on Wake Up Dead Man begins this month over in the UK. So we're getting filming on this thing going. I think the cast is about round out now, but what a great addition to have Josh Brolin join as well. American Gladiators is getting a reboot over at Prime Video. Coleman Domingo has joined the Four Seasons cast, which is coming to Netflix. It's a new comedy series. We got an article up with Nev Campbell talking about her Scream 7 return and Kevin Williamson directing. Michael Stolberg is reuniting with Luca Cudagino in a new Amazon movie called After the Hunt. Robert Downey Jr. is surprisingly open-minded about returning as Iron Man, so hopefully we'll get this sooner rather than later with how much he's been talking about Iron Man lately. I'm sure he does miss it. We got the new Alien Romulus poster, which is incredible. What a poster, man. I love it. And then, of course, the poster came out. And then today, the new trailer dropped. And it's really, really good, man. The face huggers are all out in full force, man. I'm looking so forward to Alien Romulus. Check out the new trailer. Check out the new poster. It's all great. Bluey getting some mini-sodes that will be set for a July release date on Disney+. Snowpiercer Season 4 has dropped its teaser trailer for its final season coming to AMC. Back to Black, which is the Amy Winehouse documentary, or I should say movie biopic, is coming out on VOD, premium VOD today, so you can now rent or buy it at home. We have the trailer for Wanla, which is an Apple TV Plus series based on the book trilogy. Um, Monkey Man, the Dev Patel action flick, will start streaming on Peacock next week. Disney plans for an extended theatrical run for Inside Out 2 in favor of rushing the sequel to Disney Plus. So they're trying to help out the box office this summer by keeping this one in theaters for pretty much the entire summer. No quick push to Disney Plus. Coming to Netflix this Friday is Hitman, which a lot of people are really talking highly on with Glenn Powell. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. Hitman, Netflix this Friday. Let's see here. Bridgerton season 3 part 2 premieres on June 13th over on Netflix. We have the new poster for Blink Twice, which is Zoe Kravitz's directorial debut starring Channing Tatum, and this hits theaters on August 23rd. Let's see here. Max is raising its prices for its monthly and yearly ad-free plans, just the ad-free plans. So keep an eye out for that if you're looking to sign up for Max. This was big news that just dropped today. The Avengers. We know it's been kind of chugging through different directors, different writers, all kinds of stuff, and it looks like Sean Levy, of course, the wonderful director who latest project is a little movie called Deadpool and Wolverine. Levy might be assembling the next Avengers. That's right. He is in contention to be the studio's choice to direct the next Avengers film. Now, they're saying they are talking to multiple directors, but right now they're really liking what he did with Deadpool and Wolverine. that they're saying, hey, you might want to come do this Avengers movie. So I love it, man. If Sean Levy was to direct Avengers, I think it would be fantastic. So we'll see what happens there. Chloe Sevigny is the latest A-lister to join Luca Guadagnino's upcoming thriller After the Hunt. She'll star with Julia Roberts, Ayo Edebiri, Michael Stuhlbarg, and Andrew Garfield in the film. Peaky Blinders is officially getting a movie over on Netflix. Cillian Murphy is returning. It is all official now, so congratulations there. A Hostel TV series is in the works. That's right, Hostel is coming to TV. Paul Giamatti will star in this one here. He has closed a deal to star in a Hostel TV series with the franchise. Eli Roth, Chris Briggs, and Mike Fleiss all returning for the project. I love it. Hostel, the first movie Hostel, is one of my all-time favorite horror films. I love it, and this could be something really cool on TV. And I know Paul Giamatti loves horror. He's been wanting to do some horror, and here we go. I love it. Alec and Hilaria Baldwin have unveiled plans for a TLC reality series featuring their young family at home. So there you go. We got the Kids' Choice Award nominees, so check that out if you're interested. Mark Duplass has announced that he's going to be doing a Creep TV series. That's right. Based on the movies he did called Creep, this show is going to be called The Creep Tapes. The Strangers Chapter 1 premium VOD release has been set for this Friday, June 7th. That 90s Show Part 2 trailer has dropped for the sequel series. Kate McKinnon and Andy Samberg have joined the War of the Roses remake cast. Evangeline Lilly says she is retiring. That's right, she is stepping away from acting for now. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. But hey, good luck. Congratulations there. Frasier Season 2 is cast community star Yvette Nicole Brown. Another Knives Out casting. That's right. Thomas Hayden Church, best known for Sandman from Spider-Man. He has joined the cast of Knives Out 3. Congratulations to Thomas Hayden Church. We have the trailer for Land of Women, which is Eva Longoria's new Apple TV Plus dramedy. People Collide is a new series that's in the works from Broad City's Abby Jacobson. Hamish Linklater has joined season 2 cast of The Boys spinoff Gen V in a key role. Paramount executive talking about maybe doing an offshoot spinoff of Blue Bloods. So we'll see what ends up happening with that since that's the final season there. Rochelle Aites, who is a main character over on SWAT, she is not going to be a series regular over on SWAT next season because she is signed up to do CBS's new show, Watson. So there you go, a little scheduling conflict there. Frasier has officially enlisted Patricia Heaton for a season 2 arc. Speaking of Frasier, Kelsey Grammer is also eager to get more fan favorites to appear in the second season of Frasier. So I know he would love to have that, man. That'd be pretty cool there if he could pull that off. And on that note, I have pulled off this new episode of Am I on the Air? So thank you for joining me. We're coming in right under the 40-minute mark. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me. On a quick programming note, I don't know when the next episode will drop. I might drop a bonus episode this Friday night, maybe. I know it's only in a couple days, but mainly so I could talk about Bad Boys, and we'll see what other news drops. If it's not this weekend, it's going to have to be another week away because I am going on vacation with the fam. We're going out to California. We're going to be going to Disneyland. We're going to be going to Universal Studios. We got a lot planned. We're going out to Cali. Going back to Cali. Um, so I'll be out of town all next week. So I won't be able to do our regularly scheduled program. So we'll see, man. If I can squeeze one more in a couple days, maybe we'll do that. If not, we'll have to wait and just catch up on the following week when I get back. So, just wanted to let y'all know in case you're wondering why an episode's missing next week. I will be in California. So, yes, we'll be taking that look quick 1 week break, get some little R&R and some family time, and then we'll come back stronger than ever. So thank you so much again for tuning in for this Am I on the Air episode. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage. Make sure you bookmark it, save it, all that good stuff. It's AmIOnTheAir.com. Facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Give us a like. Follow us on Twitter or X, whatever you call it, at simply Am I on the Air. Follow me directly at DXDonMega. Same handles over on Threads. I know a lot of you moved over to Threads. Make sure you follow us over there. because we need more followers, man. Everybody's on Twitter. They're not on X or Threads. I mean, so make sure you follow there. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast. Leave us a review, like it, follow, subscribe. We really appreciate it. You can also follow us and subscribe on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, all the socials, man. Just search Emma on the Air, all one word, and you'll find it. Have a good time. Thank you to our great affiliates at Red Dragons Radio and the Pop Culture Pros. Follow on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio, all one word, reddragonsradio.com, and at popculture_pros. Thank you guys for always streaming our shows on demand. And that'll do it for me on this Tuesday, June the 4th. I really appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing week. I can't wait to check out some Bad Boys. Bad Boys, what you gonna do? Love those movies. Part 2 is the best, but I love all of them. And I can't wait to see where Ride or Die plays into it. So have an amazing week. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Red Dragons!